Hi, passionate Rangers FC fans. Welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now, let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. What P? Let's get to the news. The football world in Scotland is buzzing, absolutely buzzing, with one of the most talked about moves of the season. Billy Gilmore has officially been presented by Rangers, and the whispers in the corridors of Ibrox are impossible to ignore. Fans are already painting him as the ultimate midfield maestro, the player who could finally give Rangers the control in the middle of the park they've been craving for years. Rumours are swirling that his arrival wasn't just about his talent, but a carefully orchestrated strategy by the club's hierarchy, a statement to Celtic and every other competitor in the Premiership. Imagine a player who can dictate tempo, spray passes with surgical precision, and somehow carry the weight of expectation without breaking a sweat. This is the vision Rangers are selling to their fans, and the excitement is palpable. Insider chatter suggests Gilmore's integration into the squad has been nothing short of meticulous, with tactical drills tailored specifically to highlight his vision and distribution, and whispers even hint at him being earmarked for a captaincy role in the not-so-distant future. Everyone in the Scottish football circles seems to be asking the same question. Could this be the signing that finally shifts the balance of power in Glasgow? Already, the speculation about how Rangers will deploy Gilmour is heating up. The club's coaching staff are reportedly envisioning him as the heartbeat of the team, the pivot around which every attack, every defensive transition is orchestrated. Some analysts are saying he's tailor-made for a 4-3-3, sitting deep but with the license to turn defense into attack in a heartbeat, while others insist he could thrive in a double pivot, partnering with a more combative midfielder to dominate both possession and territory. The rumour mill has also been fueled by supposed insiders claiming Gilmore's presence could free up Rangers' attacking talents, allowing wingers and forwards to operate with more creativity because they know someone intelligent is covering the space behind them. Beyond tactics, though, the chatter is about leadership. Gilmore's calmness on the ball, his ability to remain unflustered under pressure, and the way he communicates and organizes around him have been repeatedly highlighted in every insider discussion. Supporters are already dreaming about dominant performances against Celtic, imagining Gilmour as the linchpin in a midfield that can finally impose style, stamina, and superiority on the pitch every single week. If these rumors hold, the expectation is that he won't just blend in, he will redefine Rangers' identity in the midfield. Then there's the chatter about his influence off the pitch. Word has it that from the very first training session, Gilmour impressed not only the coaching staff, but also the senior players with his professionalism, his focus, and the way he assimilates tactical instructions at lightning speed. Rumors suggest that he's not just a new player. He's a template for a new culture within Rangers, a player who demands discipline, concentration, and a certain level of intelligence from everyone around him. Conversations in Glasgow's football circles hint that even younger squad members are keen to emulate him, seeing in Gilmour someone who combines technical brilliance with an understated leadership that doesn't scream but quietly commands attention. The buzz has escalated to the point that local journalists are speculating Rangers could be planning a campaign to make him the face of the club for the next decade, which, if true, would be unprecedented. Fans are poring over videos of his Chelsea performances, dissecting passes, dribbles, and his ability to control the rhythm of games, all while speculation mounts over whether he will be unleashed immediately or eased into the squad to preserve energy for the crucial fixtures ahead. It's clear the anticipation is building for something bigger than a standard signing. People are expecting a transformation. Some insiders are even suggesting that Gilmour's signing could signal a shift in Rangers' transfer strategy, moving towards younger, cerebral players who can dominate games without necessarily relying on physicality alone. Rumors swirl that management believes this is a long-term play, with Gilmour potentially acting as a nucleus around which other talents could be recruited to complement his style. Conversations at Ibrox have reportedly revolved around how he could connect with both existing stars and emerging youth talents, creating a balance between energy, creativity, and tactical intelligence. This speculation has left fans and pundits alike imagining a Rangers side that doesn't just react to opponents, but actively dictates every game, controlling pace, space, and decision-making like never before. Of course, every rumor has its naysayers. Some pundits question whether Gilmour can truly adapt to the intensity of Scottish football week in and week out, while others speculate he might need time to develop the physical resilience required. Yet, the general consensus among insiders seems to lean heavily toward optimism, emphasizing that technical mastery and intelligence often outweigh brute force, and if Gilmour delivers, Rangers could see a seismic shift in the Premiership hierarchy. Adding fuel to the fire, there's talk that Gilmour's presence might even spark tactical innovations from opposing managers who may have to rethink traditional approaches when facing Rangers. The rumor mill suggests Celtic, for instance, might be forced to deploy additional midfielders or reconsider pressing strategies to counter Gilmour's influence, effectively acknowledging his game-changing potential before he even kicks a ball in a competitive fixture. Fans are buzzing with speculation about Gilmour effects, how his first touches could instantly change the rhythm of old firm clashes, how his positioning could open up space for forwards, and how his calm under pressure could neutralize aggressive pressing. Conversations over pints in Glasgow pubs, social media threads, and expert columns are filled with debate, with no shortage of dramatic predictions. It's the kind of signing that makes people forget league tables for a moment and start imagining style, rhythm, and control dominating the Scottish game. Whether it's overstatement or prophecy, the excitement is tangible, the expectations sky high, and the rumor alone has already elevated Rangers' profile in ways few transfers have in recent memory. One thing is certain, Gilmour's arrival is the talk of the town. Finally, as the city hums with speculation, the overarching narrative is about control. Control of the ball, control of games, control of a narrative that has often been dominated by Celtic in recent years. Rumors indicate that Rangers board see Gilmour as central to that vision, a player capable of transforming not just matches, but the overall philosophy of the team. In footballing circles, conversations hint that this signing could even influence future managerial decisions, youth recruitment policies, and long-term tactical planning. Supporters are already imagining a midfield that exudes authority, calmness, and intelligence, visualizing Gilmour as the anchor and conductor simultaneously, the player whose mere presence dictates terms on the pitch. Insider chatter also suggests his personality, professionalism, and maturity could make him a key figure in negotiating the psychological edge over rivals, subtly altering dynamics both in training and during high-stakes matches. In short, the rumor has grown into a compelling story, a story of ambition, strategy, and calculated risk, where Rangers appear poised to leverage Billy Gilmore's talents to stake a claim over Scottish football, asserting dominance not through raw power, but through intelligence, composure, and unrivaled control. Whispers in the corridors of Ibrox now suggest that Gilmour could be more than just a midfield presence. Some insiders are even hinting he might be groomed for a leadership role that goes beyond captaincy, influencing tactical decisions, training intensity, and team mentality. The rumor is that his input during sessions is already shaping drills, positioning exercises, and match simulations, as if the coaching staff recognize the subtle authority he brings to every scenario. Conversations in local sports bars are full of speculation. Could this be the player who finally turns Rangers into a team capable of controlling not only domestic opposition, but also asserting themselves in European competitions? Fans are dissecting every snippet of information, from his first training appearance to casual comments during interviews, interpreting each gesture as a sign of confidence, leadership, and intelligence. Analysts are predicting that with Gilmour pulling strings, Rangers' midfield might become untouchable, dictating tempo, creating space, and controlling matches with a finesse that rivals have struggled to counter. Social media is aflame with debates. Videos comparing his Chelsea performances to Rangers' needs and hypothetical lineups, imagining him orchestrating attacks while shielding the defense. The rumor has reached fever pitch, making it clear that Gilmour's arrival is more than a signing. It's a potential revolution in how Rangers approach the game, control the pitch, and assert themselves at every level of competition. Tactics are at the heart of the rumor mill, with insiders claiming Gilmour could redefine Rangers' approach in matches, transforming a team that has traditionally relied on structured aggression into one that blends intelligence, anticipation, and fluidity. Speculation suggests he might serve as the connecting thread between defense and attack, absorbing pressure while initiating forward movements with precision. Observers are theorizing that this could allow Rangers wingers and forwards to operate with more freedom, knowing Gilmour's awareness shields them from transitional threats. There's also chatter that his presence could lead to subtle tactical innovations across Scottish football, forcing opposing managers to rethink pressing patterns, defensive lines, and midfield congestion strategies. Fans are eagerly analyzing every practice snippet and media comment, imagining Gilmour's calmness under pressure, turning potential turnovers into scoring opportunities, dictating rhythm, and ensuring that Rangers no longer merely react, but proactively impose themselves. The rumor paints a picture of a player whose influence extends beyond statistics and goals, someone capable of controlling matches psychologically, spatially, and strategically, forcing opponents to play at Rangers' pace in Rangers' preferred style, week after week, fixture after fixture. The excitement is almost palpable, as if his arrival has already begun changing the game before the first whistle. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Off-field speculation has reached equal intensity, with insiders hinting that Gilmour's professionalism and demeanor could reshape the club culture, inspiring young talents and influencing senior players alike. Rumors suggest he has already taken young midfielders under his wing, mentoring them on positioning, decision-making, and composure, establishing himself as a quiet yet influential figure within the squad. Social media chatter focuses not just on his skills, but on his potential as a role model, a template for future Rangers players to emulate. Fans are dissecting his every move, from interactions in training to casual comments in interviews, interpreting subtle cues as evidence of growing influence. Analysts argue that such off-field presence might be just as important as his on-pitch contributions, creating a domino effect that raises standards across the squad. The rumor has also sparked debate on whether Rangers board intentionally pursued a player with these intangible qualities, a figure who could accelerate cultural transformation while providing tactical excellence. If these whispers prove true, Gilmour's impact might resonate far beyond individual matches, setting the tone for a new era at Ibrox, blending leadership, intelligence, and technical mastery in unprecedented ways. Some reports have even hinted at potential ripple effects in the transfer market, with the rumor suggesting Gilmour's signing could attract similarly intelligent, technically gifted players to Rangers, creating a nucleus of talent focused on control, awareness, and composure. Chatter indicates that the club may now prioritize cerebral midfielders who can complement Gilmour's style, enabling a more possession-dominant, strategically sophisticated team. Pundits speculate that this could mark a shift in the Scottish Premiership, with Rangers potentially redefining not just their squad, but the tactical expectations of the league. Fans are imagining match days where Rangers dominate possession effortlessly, dictate tempo, and leave opponents scrambling to counter a rhythm they cannot match. The rumor also fuels speculation about Celtic's response, with debates on whether they will adapt traditional strategies or attempt to match intelligence with sheer intensity. Conversations in pubs, forums, and social media are dominated by hypotheticals. Will Gilmour's presence change old firm dynamics or even influence European campaigns? Regardless of outcomes, the excitement surrounding these possibilities has transformed expectations, painting a picture of a club poised for tactical evolution, with Gilmour at the very heart of that narrative. Energy in Glasgow is at fever pitch as speculation continues, with insiders whispering about Gilmour's potential influence in high-stakes games, particularly against Celtic and in European competitions. Rumors suggest that the coaching staff have designed intricate patterns of play specifically to exploit his vision, positional intelligence, and passing range, with fans imagining a player capable of turning defensive moments into offensive opportunities with a single touch. Analysts are even suggesting he could be pivotal in orchestrating set pieces, pressing traps, and counterattacks, making him indispensable in every conceivable scenario. Conversations abound regarding his ability to control not just the ball, but the tempo, morale, and rhythm of matches, fundamentally altering how Rangers approach every fixture. The rumor has reached the point where supporters are speculating in near-hypnotic terms, predicting dominance that extends beyond physical ability into realms of strategic and psychological influence. Even casual conversations in Glasgow now inevitably drift towards scenarios where Gilmour's presence allows Rangers to impose identity, control, and authority in matches that once demanded reaction and resilience, suggesting that the signing has already reshaped expectations, imagination, and ambitions across the city and beyond. Greetings, fans. make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned